last few years, sexual assault awareness rose to a brand new high that we haven't seen before. The Me Too movement came into full effect after being created years and years ago to support victims of sexual assault. Many celebrities also were forced to face the consequences for their actions previously that have happened after many brave people came forward, including accusations against Kevin Spacey, Bill Cosby, Melanie Martinez, and Harvey Weinstein most notoriously. However, we've seen time and time again that these accusations are not taken seriously. They'll blow over after just a few months, and if people do face consequences, their consequences are minimal if they get a consequence at all. People like Brock Turner, who got an early release after his 3-month sentence, was able to return to school without consequences. In cases that do go far, and in cases that do end up with celebrity consequence, they are far and few between. However, we live in a time where these kind of cases aren't taken seriously by the criminal justice system. Bill Cosby is an incredibly rare case. The criminal justice system has shown time and time again that they don't typically seem to care about these kind of accusations. If the case does make it to court, it'll blow over pretty quickly because of a lack of evidence and a he said, she said, a hearsay kind of case, kind of like with what's happened with Kesha in the past. These kind of cases just continue to happen, and we continue to see it, and it's exhausting to continue to watch these kind of things happen with such a huge, huge pressing issue in our society. However, in 2017, a study was done that showed that people feel more empowered when they feel safe. Feels pretty obvious, right? This inspired the creation of a product called Invi. Invi is the first wearable personal protection fashioned into a bracelet. Invi was designed as a bracelet for numerous reasons. First and foremost, it's completely non-violent. Many people surveyed for the aforementioned study felt that popular personal protection like knives, pepper sprays, tasers, etc. could be turned against their users and can escalate the situation and potentially end with them being harmed. But having a non-violent and easy way to use and access personal protective devices makes it easier for someone to escape in a negative situation. One of the other main reasons to choose a bracelet as a design prototype for this device was to raise awareness about sexual misconduct. By wearing the bracelet, the wearer is making a statement and showing their support to survivors and victims of sexual violence. Invi's design is also very fashionable and makes it a perfect accessory to pair with any outfit. The bracelet has an Italian leather band and a scent bead inside and a clasp that are created using stainless steel, which helps prevent general wear and tear. The bracelet's simple design and fashionable design also make it simple and an undetectable tool to have on your persons at all times, unlike other bulky and noticeable personal protective equipment. Invi is very easy and simple to use as well. Using a quick 2-step process, the wearer deactivates the safety mechanism on the bracelet by pushing a small button on the metal center. Then the wearer just has to break open the center of the bracelet towards their pursuer. The bracelet then releases a custom-made scent that is designed to demotivate attackers and cause them to flee. Now let's take a quick look at the SWOT analysis. For strengths, there is absolutely nothing like this on the market. It is a unique commodity. This is something that people haven't heard of before. It's something that's very easy and simple to use, and it's something that could be incredibly popular. It's also very fashionable, so people are more likely to buy it for the fashion appeal that it provides. You can wear it with anything. It's incredibly simple. It's incredibly small. It's a simple, simple thing to have on you at all times. You don't have to worry about grabbing it in the morning because most likely you'll just wear it all the time. For weaknesses, this is a product that only has a one-time use. That can definitely prevent people from purchasing it. For me personally, it's something that prevented me from purchasing it originally when trying to figure out how this product worked. Only using it once means once you use it, you're done. Your money is gone and the use is gone. It's incredibly helpful, but if you're in these kind of situations a lot, or these kind of situations tend to happen to you, only having it being able to use once definitely works against you. There's also a potential that this bracelet will never be used if you do buy it, so there's little repeat business. If you can only sell one to one person, there's not much of a chance they're going to come back. Sure, they can tell their friends about it, and they can tell their friends, and it can become a widespread thing, but unless you use it, you're not going to buy more. You're not going to purchase more, and you're not going to be able to use more. And right now, there's no U.S. distributor. This is huge because there's going to have to be a lot of shipping if you do buy one and you live in the United States. It's incredibly costly, and the price differentials between pounds and between U.S. dollars could fluctuate depending on economic, social, political things that are happening at the time, and that can really, really, really downplay someone's ability to purchase this item. For opportunities, it's a unique product, like I said. It advertises to communities that are feeling the exact fear that the product is meant for. So there's a demand for it. If people want to feel safe, this is an easy and simple way to do so. And celebrity endorsements from survivors of sexual violence could really, really help get this product home and definitely hit the point home that this could work. Having that support behind it is something that is huge for a product, and that's something I'm going to talk about later. But for threats, there are way more convenient and cheaper self-protection options. You can buy pepper spray for $10 and you get multiple uses out of it. And it's bulky, yeah, but you get multiple uses, and it's pretty simple, and you can attach it to your keychain and you'll have it on you. Things like knives, not ideal, but they're definitely easy to access. Things like tasers, not terribly expensive, pretty easy to access, pretty easy to have on you. And if more cases start getting prosecuted and perpetrators of sexual violence start losing more, like Bill Cosby just recently did, people may perceive sexual violence as less of a threat, which would definitely work against this product. Now, our target audience for this, the ideal target audience is any person who feels that sexual violence is a threat they could face in their daily lives, which there's always a risk that it could happen. But more specifically, based on news cycles and based on stories that we've heard in the past, the target audience would be a young 20-something female living in a highly populated area where sexual violence is more of a threat. Typically, sexual violence happens more often in highly populated areas because there are more people, which means more creeps. However, it's important to market this product both to men and women. A lot of male celebrities come out recently talking about their experiences with sexual violence. People like Anthony Rapp talking about his experiences with Kevin Spacey. People like Terry Crews coming and talking about things that have happened to him in the past. It's important to market this product to both men and women because it happens to men and women. It's as simple as that. This is not a female-only thing. So the big thing about this product is making sure you can market it to men, whether they buy it for their own personal protection or whether they buy it to show support. It's important this product gets marketed to everybody because this is an issue that involves everybody. So for my creative work, my ideas are to have a social media campaign using celebrity and real-life victims of sexual assault. Using recognizable faces and putting a face to a product can help boost consumer support for the product. And by using the brave faces of those who have come forward to tell their stories, it will show support of the product. Showcasing celebrities who have come forward bravely to talk about their experiences can help other people come forward with their experiences and just show their support for them. And this is a great product to do that with. It shows that it has support from people who have been through this. And that's incredibly important to have. But it's also important to showcase the regular person aspect of this. By having regular people, survivors of sexual violence, in these ads, it will show support from everyday survivors of sexual violence and help make a connection with those who have normally turned off by celebrity advertisement. Because I know a lot of people who do not like having that celebrity endorsement. They feel it's fake, they feel they're paid, they feel they don't actually care about the product. This is a product that will be able to appeal to everyone, whether they are celebrity, whether they are real, and by having both celebrity and real-life survivors of sexual violence in these ads, showcasing them, showcasing this product, that's a huge, huge advantage for this product to be able to get off the ground and be able to make a difference for people. My main idea for this is having a campaign where you have a celebrity pair with a survivor. You can have multitudes of these. It's incredibly easy to find people who are brave enough to come forward with this. There are lots of people who have accused the President of the United States, who I haven't mentioned yet, people who have accused Bill Cosby, people who have accused Matt Lauer, regular people who have come forward with their tales. Like I've said before, having a unity between celebrities and regular people together in one advertisement helps show that people are not alone, and it helps show that there is a unity between survivors, whether they are famous or not. My second creative work idea is an audio pre-roll that we can air in front of podcasts, the radio, anywhere. It doesn't matter as long as it gets it out there. So here that is right now. Invi is the first wearable personal protection that makes a statement against sexual predators and repels them using scent. Go to invi.world for more information. Invi, the smell that repels. Having audio pre-roll is incredibly risky. There's a chance people have ad block wear where they'll never hear it. There's a chance they purchased ad block wear where they won't hear it. There's a chance people just might not listen to it at all. They'll skip over it, they'll turn it down, they just won't hear it. But if you can get maybe a celebrity survivor to be the voice, that could help a lot. Add some length to it, they can share a personal story, how this would have helped them, anything that we can do to make sure that people do hear this, because it's incredibly important that people hear it. It's a great way to get a product information out, and it's a great way to plug the website, because the website does have a lot of easy, helpful information to talk about. By using the slogan that Invi has created themselves, the smell that repels, it's very, 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 very likely that people are going to remember that. It rhymes, it's got a good rhyme scheme, it fits with the product. It explains the product incredibly easily and simply. It's a good way to have it, and it's a good way to use the product. So this is a product that I definitely feel passionately about. I am not a survivor of sexual violence, but I am very close friends with a lot of people who are. And this is a product that, after talking to them about it, would have really, really, really helped them in this situation. So having this product and plugging this product and making sure people know about this product is incredibly important. It's incredibly, incredibly important because this is something that has the potential to save lives and save a lot of people harm. So being able to plug this product and being able to show people know about this product is incredibly important. This is something I'm very passionate about. This is a product I care about a lot. And this is a product that I would probably consider purchasing, whether or not I would actually ever to use it, but to show my support. And that's something that we can definitely market as well. Being able to have a device, being able to have something that shows support of sexual violence survivors. So this is why I love Invi. This is how I would market Invi. This is how I would push Invi to people, whether or not they are survivors or not. Being able to take a stand against this terrible, terrible thing that keeps happening and keeps popping up, and we see in our news and we see on our news feeds, we see everywhere, almost every single day, affect people. Having something that can help them, having something that you can use to show your support for this product is incredibly, incredibly important. And it's something that I think, if it gets enough momentum behind it, can be something that is incredibly, incredibly world-changing, and something that people will use, and something that people will find very important, and something that people will love having. So this is Invi, a product that can help save lives, a product that can help show support, and a product that has a lot of potential to do a lot of good for a lot of people. Thank you.